Welcome to the Evidence Based Chiropractor, providing you with elegant and efficient research-based content to help your practice prosper and succeed.
Hello and welcome to the Evidence Based Chiropractor. I am your host, Dr. Jeff Langmaid. Today we have one of the most important episodes that we have ever produced. It is on a single word, and that is value. So today we're going to dive into how you can deliver more value and certainly how you can build better relationships with not only your patients, but other providers in your community. So value is the word of the day. Earlier this week, I was speaking at the Hillsborough County Chiropractic Society, and the topic was interdisciplinary communication and research, but the topic of value kept coming to the forefront at that meeting. As a slight side note, I'll say, if you don't belong to your local chiropractic society or association, please do so. The membership is extremely important, and the camaraderie you can build and the knowledge that you can get, it is worth the time, it is worth the effort, and it certainly is worth the low membership costs. So please join or become a member at your local chiropractic society. So today is all about value. Value is the single biggest criteria that is the difference between a successful chiropractic practice and one that struggles. How much value can you deliver? Now, we deliver valuable care each and every day to our patients. That's a subset that we're not going to go into today. Each and every week, we talk about the research of chiropractic, the research that supports chiropractic, and the breadth and depth of how effective what we do as chiropractors is in today's healthcare setting. But today we're going to look at a little bit different spin on value, and it's value of what you provide. It's the knowledge, the education, and how you position your practice in your local market. And also, I'm going to give you a little bit of insight or behind the scenes into the numbers of the evidence-based chiropractor to put it in perspective, the value that you can deliver as a first order of magnitude, and also the value that you can deliver as a second order of magnitude. So let's start with the basics. One of the best things, an essential component to what all of us do, is reaching out through social media. Facebook is the de facto leader in that, of course, but there is Instagram, there is Snapchat, and a variety of other channels. I would encourage you, please, if you're not already, reach out and post daily content on your Facebook page. Your Facebook page is going to be followed, or people that like your page are going to be people that are interested in the service that you provide. Now, they might not be interested now. They might have been a past patient of yours, or maybe they are a current patient, but they are expressing that they want to hear from you. So posting every day on Facebook is one of the best things that you can do to reach out to your audience, your fans, your potential past or current patients each and every day. The best part about it is there are resources out there that allow you to do this with the best pieces, slick pieces that are free. The Evidence Based Chiropractor Facebook page, we post content each and every day for chiropractors and often also for chiropractic patients that you can share across your media enterprise and your platform for absolutely free. So I'd encourage you, if you are not already, please share, comment, like what we put up on the Evidence Based Chiropractor Facebook page, because that helps expand your audience. It helps gather new eyes onto your practice. Also, Jason over at Amplified puts out great content, and Bo at Circle of Docs. Those are two other fantastic resources where you can get the highest quality educational content to share with your current, past, or expected patients. So again, it's a simple way. Just sharing something across social media, it takes 30 seconds. It's a very simple way to expand and amplify your message while also providing value, providing education. Taking that one step further, we could talk about the podcast that we're recording right now. This week, over 2,000 chiropractors will listen to this podcast. That is beyond my wildest dreams, but it's a matter of magnitude at that point. 2,000 chiropractors listen to this podcast, research in the time it takes to get to your office. Every Monday at 6 a.m. the episodes come out, and then you are able to take that knowledge and with a second order of magnitude have more confidence and perhaps, and you should be if you're not, display that knowledge to the patients that come into your practice that week. So when we're touching on a paper, when we're touching on a highlighted research piece, there are going to be patients that come into your office that week that have that issue. And being able to provide value, provide education to them with the knowledge that you have gleaned, it's a home run, and it's really how you build long-term relationships. So that's one other way. Another item that I really wanted to touch on today was really the research that you can produce yourself, or certainly we produce for hundreds of chiropractors each and every month at the Evidence Based Chiropractor. One of the best ways to build value with other providers in your community is to position your practice as the local leader. That sounds complex, but if you get down to the basics and the essentials of it, when you can give them research, provide them with information that makes their clinical decision-making easier or highlights items, news that they are unaware of, that is the definition of providing value. And at the Evidence Based Chiropractor, to put that in perspective, this year we'll put out over 60, through our members, we'll put out over 60,000 pieces of research that are going to be given to DOs, MDs, and various care providers across the world at this point. And if we look longitudinally, that's going to be over for the duration of the Evidence Based Chiropractor, we are over 250,000 touches to MDs and DOs. Now, that sounds well and good, but you might be saying, well, how does that impact my practice? Well, if you're not already doing it, it's not. But if you are starting to do that, or you're interested in doing that, then here are some of the stats on that. If throughout your communication, imagine that drawing 5 more patients per month. That, with a case value of around $1,000, that could be up to $60,000 added to your bottom line at the end of the year. Now, when I take those numbers and I go back throughout the membership of the Evidence Based Chiropractor, I'm just very humbled and grateful to say that as a direct result of the relationships that our members have built with their doctors in their communities, we've injected literally millions of dollars into chiropractic. And it's all on the basis of providing value, highlighting pertinent chiropractic research, and highlighting what we do with our chiropractic adjustments. So those are items that are extremely humbling to me. But again, these resources are out there. The biggest thing that you need to do is take advantage of them. And we touched on a few of those, and I'm going to recap briefly here. Posting daily across your social media accounts is a great way to interact with the community members, current patients, past patients, and prospective patients that you have. Circle of Docs, Amplified, and the Evidence Based Chiropractor all put out fantastic content that you can share daily. Don't hesitate to look all those up, and I'll certainly have those links in the show notes. Second to that, making sure that you're reaching out, positioning your practice, and providing value to other providers, healthcare providers in your community. It's the foundational components of what we do each and every week, month, day, quarter, and year at the Evidence Based Chiropractor. But I'd encourage you, we make it simple. We give you A to Z on how you can do that. But if you're not ready, go to PubMed, go to Google. There are auto searches that you can create that will send you the highlighted abstracts from the keywords that you target each and every week, quarter, or month. So you are able to gather this information. Now that takes a lot of legwork, and I like to, of course, take that legwork out from any chiropractor and provide that service for them. But if you want to do that, please go to PubMed, type in a few keyword searches, and there's options for PubMed to email you at whatever duration you choose with research that hits those individual keywords. Then sharing that with the other providers in your community Again, you're getting the value from the research. Second order of magnitude, you're giving value to other people, care providers in your community. And as time goes on, this trickle, this ability to have one referral, two referrals, three referrals, one piece of research, 1,000 pieces of research, 60,000 pieces of research, 250,000 pieces of research, it is what turns ultimately the tide in referrals and in conservative health care. So I hope you got an actionable tip out of this podcast today. If you have been listening each and every week, there's a few thousand of you out there. Please go to iTunes and give us a rating, give us some feedback, or as always, you can email me directly at jeff@theevidencebasedchiropractor.com. I would love to know any ways that we can better serve our members or better serve you as a chiropractor, even if you are not yet a member. So jeff@theevidencebasedchiropractor.com. I hope you have a fantastic week in practice, Doc, and we'll talk to you soon.
We appreciate you joining us for this episode of The Evidence Based Chiropractor. Learn more tips for explosive practice development at theevidencebasedchiropractor.com. You can also join the Premier MD monthly membership, enabling you to use what you just heard to maximize results in your office. We look forward to providing you with more dynamic communication tools for immediate growth right here on The Evidence Based Chiropractor.